expect a part 2 of this one. We'll see what happens. So we get JTG, William Regal, 2 jobbers, and yo. So we get 2 jobbers, JTG, William Regal. And he's saying, you know, we've been hearing rumors that they may be a tag team. I don't think they'll be a good tag team. They'll be a goofy tag team. If MVP wasn't released, then yeah, we'll have JTG MVP as a tag team. Apparently we had one good match, but they were a tag team. So we had the Knucklehead Moment of the Year. And apparently the nominees was CM Punk. Oh, I wish he won Knucklehead Moment of the Year, revealing his bald head. Laycool getting beat down by Mae Young. Beth Phoenix, who kissed the Great Khali. Santino Cost. It would have been great if Santino Cost a win, but this is just to, like I said, it's just to promote Laycool. So I think this was surprising, and let's see the twist of it. I didn't think they got it wrong, but hey, they win. And all's fair and love and war. But yeah, this is what happens. This is what I really want to comment about. So, yeah, I'll catch up about this later in a little bit. But this is what I want to comment about because of this Michelle McCool and politics thing. I do like Michelle McCool. I just hate this Laycool thing. They've been putting so much build on it. But hey, who can blame? I mean, they've been able to work with Laycool very well throughout over a year now, and they've been finally have something working with them. I think they have something working with them. Like, Laycool has been putting off some good feuds so far, and I can't blame them. I mean, they've been putting off some better feuds when they were champions than any other competitor would. Because I have to say, Alicia Fox, Maurice, Tamina are the only 3 heels standing so far. Rosa Mendes turned face. I don't think that was a bad idea at all. And Caitlyn, she may turn heel. I may see that coming. Beth Phoenix has heel potential. Melina has heel potential, but for her to get thrown out by Beth Phoenix, that was unbelievable. And now everybody's beating down Laycool. They didn't throw him out. It was just stupid. They should have thrown him out instead of beating around the bush. But they know they're just going to beat around the bush. It was just plain stupid. Tamina gets thrown out. And then Michelle McCool winds up pulling off the win. Melina gets thrown out. I was still steamed about that, but I still give props for Beth Phoenix. But with help of Michelle McCool, she was able to win and won 2 champions. And this is what everybody was so heated about. Tamina dominates the Battle Royale. Beth Phoenix did dominate, but then with Layla's interference after she got thrown out, Michelle McCool wins. I don't hate Michelle McCool at all. I know everyone's pissed off because of these politics. Expecting an individual video about this. I may make a huge one video about this comment, so... and apparently for Michelle McCool, who's behind politics, we call it, I don't think you hate Michelle McCool, you really hate all the politics behind it, but like I said, I can't really blame you because Michelle McCool is really, has really pulled off some good pushes, especially as a heel, and, who's blowing up my phone? Mom's calling. But yeah, like I said, we got, she's been giving up some good promos and some good politics, so that's what I got credit. But yeah, unfortunately, Michelle McCool, in Laycool, Michelle and her group Laycool with Layla, is going to face Beth Phoenix and Natalya in a tag team tables match. So, they're trying to top TNA with the Diva Steel Cage match because they're so into it. And I think they're working, I think they just go over the top, or they just so mediocre, and WWE need to get this figured out. Like really, if they can get a good tables match, and I know for the most part Laycool's gonna survive this tables match. I don't see them losing this one really. Like, you think Layla or Michelle McCool can really be thrown through a table, like for real, and they can? You think they may not get injured? I don't think they, like, Beth Phoenix and Natalya are so tough enough to handle it. So for the most part, Beth Phoenix and Natalya is just gonna win. Like I see that coming. Michelle McCool is just gonna wind up getting some fluke, like Beth Phoenix or Natalya accidentally throw themselves to the table and then they blame each other. That's what I'm gonna see what's happening, man. So, like I said, I'm gonna make an individual video about this one because this has been a big deal because Michelle McCool is married to a main eventer like The Undertaker, so they try and push her to the top. I really thought it was height advantage personally, so that's for the most part. So, I will be making an individual video about this, like I said. So, apparently, this was a good match. I mean, Laycool has been epic over a year now, No, they've been in the edge of 2009, and then they started fall 2009, and then they started till now. So if Laycool does break up, they need to pick up some divas, and if these new divas can really top Laycool, then yeah, they can work something with them. But Laycool has been the most reliable heels today. I know someone tweeted me like, "Oh, she thought I was talking about throughout history." No, today. I'm talking about right now, because Alicia Fox and Maurice have been jobbers, and Rosa Mendes is a jobber, and Beth Phoenix turned face, and she's been really having some good feuds with Laycool. So I don't see Laycool ending anytime yet. So they can pull off an epic feud, but I don't see Laycool getting thrown to a table. Like, please, how are they gonna survive that? I mean, yeah, they could pull off some. If they do get injured, yeah, they can still, you know, support each other ringside. That's what I'm thinking. Or Michelle McCool may show ringside. I mean, Michelle McCool actually had an injury. That's why she weared off her sexy teacher gimmick. And then the teacher's pet tag team broke down because of her injury. So they were able to repackage her. It was weird how they repackaged her into a face. So Michelle McCool in this Divas Tables match. And to compare to the TNA Steel Cage match, Tara and Mickie James. I gotta finish seeing that. I didn't see the whole thing. I forgot to record reaction, so I gotta see that match, because that match was quite epic. Like, Mickie James and Tara, who's almost past her prime, is doing a steel cage match. Mickie James, you know, 31, she's still in her prime, is still doing steel cage match, but based on how they compete, they still look like they're strong in their prime. Like, they actually can compete very well, and now they're trying to do a tables match. They did the Extreme Makeover match. The match was okay. Michelle McCool got a good upper hand against Beth Phoenix, and you know, it's not hard to see that. But Beth Phoenix did overcome the odds of becoming the women's champion after numbers of losses to Laycool. So it actually did fare off very well. So it's great to have Beth Phoenix pull off this epic comeback so far. So, and Natalya, who's winning Divas Championship, man, Laycool's always in the title picture. Like Jada, who I subscribe to, Laycool is in the title picture. And he says the Divas division revolves around Laycool because they've been pulling off some good storylines, some good feuds. Like, it's like an arcade mode, like I said, because they could tease every other diva and they could work well with it. Like, they're the best ones to work with right now, so I don't see them going anywhere for a while. And Michelle McCool, I do like Michelle McCool. If she was on her own, I would like her even more if she was by herself and winning all these Divas Championship. But you know, she actually could play off an epic heel, but with Layla thrown under there, I really think Layla, I don't really have much respect. I mean, I do have respect for her, but I don't really, like, think of her as the top of the Divas, because she's behind Michelle McCool so much. This is why she's, like, I wouldn't say she's over it, because she's behind Michelle McCool so much. This is why she's, like, so much at the top right now. But she is improving her in-ring ability, but I think she can compete well as a heel. She plays a good heel, too. So, in the matches, she actually can play a good heel. So, and Michelle McCool, they actually can play good heels. Like, they actually are great heels so far. So, this is just my election. And I know no one cares right now, and they just hate Michelle McCool because of politics. I know no one cares about this match, but they should care, because Beth Phoenix and Natalya are back. And it's time, they got this real figured out. They're having a tables match. Not last year. Mickie James and Michelle McCool had a good match last year, but it would have been better if the Slammy was after TLC like last year, because this one was just silly. They have it before TLC, and this booking was just real terrible, I have to say so, for the most part. But yeah, Laycool beating Mae Young. Laycool beating Mae Young was actually quite epic. It was no, Mae Young beating Laycool was even more epic, but that was just a funny knucklehead moment. But like I said, this whole thing's to further storylines. I mean, if they did the vote, then who's gonna vote for Michelle McCool? Like, really? And they voted for Maria last year, who's the most overrated diva, and she got released. She didn't do anything, really. I mean, she pulled off some good segments when she had the blonde gimmick, but they thought it probably overran its code, of course, but apparently that was the case. So, fortunately, we have, let's see, unfortunately, she's gone. So, now we have Michelle McCool, but we didn't have that Kanye interruption thing like last year, because Batista's gone also. So, Batista, who said I quit. I really wish Batista won, who said, I quit! It would have been better if they won, but this was actually epic, I have to say. But yeah, for Michelle McCool, I appreciate the run she's been having. Laycool's been having a good run, so let's see how it's going to end, because it's going to end eventually, and we all know it's going to end sooner or later, but for the people who hate Michelle McCool, nobody hates Michelle McCool. I mean, they don't hate Michelle McCool. They really hate the politics behind it, and this is what's pissing everyone off is mainly the politics, because she's married to The Undertaker. She's getting all these records, and she's like overshadowing all the divas, and that kind of ticks me off too. It was very steamy for Melina to get thrown out. I mean, I wouldn't say the WWE's treating her like garbage, but I think they really need to continue to rework with her, like because she had a good comeback, and then they slowed it down too quickly, and that's what kind of pissed me off a little bit. I think she could have had it for another month, and then they have Michelle McCool beat Layla, because the Lumberjill match was terrible. I mean, it looked too one-sided. It was too one-sided, and we all know what's coming. Layla's going to come in. It was over-predictable that Michelle McCool's going to win, and now they did something very different, that Natalya beat Laycool in a handicap match. So there was some relief to that, and now this is my long comment. So just please comment below, subscribe to me up there, rate, and yeah, this is my review. But yeah, this is going to be my little review. Expect my other Slammy Award review in a little bit. So, it's Ronald Extreme. Peace out.